we're going to swap on over to a deck that's actually very playable. I'm going to actually make the list here. Crystal Beast. Okay. So before we talk about Crystal Beasts. Okay. There we go. I'm going to, for this one, I'm going to put the deck list up because this deck is nutty. This is actually a really good deck. Okay, so let me just put this up here. Where is my thingy here? Bada boom. We're going to hit crop. Okay, save. Bam. Bam. And then we're going to go to deck list. Boop. There we go. All right. So, as you can see here, let's save some replays. So I went like, I want to say I went like 15-2 with this deck. Okay, so we're just going to go and save all the... We like to save wins, right? Because every good YouTuber cherry picks good clips, never shows bad clips, only shows optimal hands, and makes you feel poor and like a bad player. And then we'll save this loss up here because I think this is an actual loss and not like a DC. There we go. Looks good. So let's go into the deck. We'll look at some replays and then we're gonna have a good time. All right. So Crystal Beast. This deck claps. I'm gonna just start off with that. Okay. It's more than a meme. All right. Now we are playing stick chair. I am not playing optimized stick chair because I'm missing. I did not go to. I still have to go to IKEA and get my third stick, but we do have 3 chairs here. So instead, we're using the dinner plate, or I don't know, the bulletproof vest. So we got the vest. We got 1 vest, 2 sticks, 3 chairs. So we are playing. This is an Xyz deck with some control portions of it, and we're running a more powerful version of Tie That Binds and Crystal Power. So we'll go to the skill real quick, and while we're playing Crystal Beast here, let's go to Crystal Power. It says this turn the attack of all face-up monsters on your side of the field increased by the number of continuous spell cards on your side of the field times 200. This skill can only be used once per turn. Now there's also Tie That Binds here that says until the end of your turn the attack of all your monsters on your field increases by the number of monsters on your field times 100, which caps at 300. Crystal Power caps at 600 if you have 3 spells in the field. So we're running that with Crystal Beast. All right, so I'm not going to explain stick chair. Essentially, this package here, these 6 cards, is the new Alistair, the Invoker. When you need to fill out a deck and you're missing a couple spots, you throw this in. This is a rank 4 draw engine machine. Really, really powerful. Probably going to get hit one day for sure. Because like I said, this is the new Alistair here. All right, so now on to the Crystal Beast stuff, which actually is pretty damn good. We're playing 3 Crystal Beasts, Sapphire Pegasus. So when you normal summon this guy, you can or you take a Crystal Beast from your deck or graveyard or your hand, and you set it on your spawn trap zone face up. That's like the thing with Crystal Beasts. The other thing with Crystal Beasts, that they all have in common is when they're destroyed, they go to the spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. So that's why we're using Crystal Power. So you take this here. Okay, that's that. Playing 2 Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. So when you swing in with this guy, he gains 400 attack, makes him 2,000 attack. And then same thing, he's destroyed, he goes spell and trap card zone. We're playing 1 Crystal Bond. You add a Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand. And then you place a Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck in your face-up spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. And you can only activate one of these per turn. But you can only have one of these per turn in the game, because it's Jesse's like maxed out level card. All right, we're playing 3 Rainbow Bridge. Just says add 1 crystal spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. We're playing 2 Crystal Promise. It says target 1 Crystal Beast card in your spell and trap card zone. Special summon that target. Notice that none of these, outside of this one, says once per turn. We're playing 3 Crystal Conclave. This is like super insane removal here. This is also survivability. So this card says here, once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target 1 Crystal Beast card you control and 1 card in the field, return them to the hand. You cannot activate these effects in the same chain. Now, when I was first playing this deck, in particular, what I realized is, so when they say that you cannot activate these in the same chain, one of the things that you have to be mindful of with this trap card in particular is you can't flip it up and activate it, chaining to, like, let's say a Cosmic Cyclone or something. Doesn't work. So typically what you have to do is you have to do your little toggle to on, and you want to flip it up right in the draw step to have it on at least. So that's a little tip right there with this card right here. Something I had to learn the hard way, where I took an L for that. All right, so that's the deck here. If you do have the IKEA combo with the 3 stick and 3 chair, run that instead. Don't run the bulletproof vest. Run 3 sticks. All right, for our rank 4 package, because this is, as you can see, these are all level 4s. We're playing nothing but rank 4 monsters. We're playing 1 number C39 Utopia Ray. I have never made this card playing this deck. It's just here to close out a game if we need to, if it gets to that point. Because we're playing C39 Utopia Ray, we got to play regular Utopia. We're playing Satellar Knight Deltaros. This card is absolutely fucking disgusting with stick chair, especially if you get a stick under it. This thing is very dangerous with a stick. We're playing number 70 Malevolent Sin, probably one of the best cards to come out of the newer box. Playing Evil Swarm Ouroboros. This is usually I make this guy, if I go first and I have stick chair, I make this guy because he sends a card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, which is pretty disgusting because it seems like we're slowly progressing into where hand ripping is getting really powerful. You're starting to see it a lot more with Thunder Dragon and Chaos Dragon Levianeer starting to rip cards in the hand. Yeah, it's getting pretty gross now. So this guy has 3 effects. You can target a card. So you detach 1, target a card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. You can send a random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, or banish a card from their graveyard. I'm playing 1 number 31 Thunderspark Dragon. Detach 3, destroy all face and monsters on their side of the field. All right, or I guess destroy all other monsters. Whatever. Can't read. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. And then we're playing 1 Diamond Dire Wolf, pop a card. Let's go into replays. Oh boy. This deck is so stupidly broken. I mean, maybe it's not stupidly broken, but it's pretty damn powerful. Alright, looks like we're going to probably be playing against the Poo Poo Pee Pee Gaga Goo Goo baby deck. We'll see. Looks like we're trying to lose a rank here. Okay, so even though it shows D rank, I did go 15-2 with this, but I was playing Fabled prior to this, and I decided to switch to Crystal Beasts. Also, I don't want to take credit for this deck either. I did see it something. I think I saw this one on Duel Links Meta or something. I don't know where I played against it. Possibly. So this is not my deck. I don't want to take credit for it. But it is a pretty funny deck. I'm just the pilot. I don't invent the cars, I just drive them. So he's going to do his poo-poo pee-pee play where he makes a bunch of doo-doos and all that. Make Bouncer. What are you going to make? Roach now? Do we make Roach here? Bouncer Roach. Alright, time to put in some work. So we're going to go normal summon Topaz Tiger, remove the Roach. We have Crystal Conclave set. So he's going to kill our Topaz Tiger here. We're going to use Crystal Conclave to bring out a Winged Pegasus. I guess, you know what? Hold on. When we are not doing this right, because I feel like you have to do character lines. If you're playing Crystal Beasts. Okay, for tag team. Yeah, I'll finish up this video and then we'll I'll go and do stream some Yu-Gi-Oh! Nexus. But we do have to use the voice lines for Jesse with Crystal Beast because we want to hear that. We want to hear that crystal power. I draw. All right, so we do have Stick Chair in hand. It looks like he negated the Crystal Conclave with Forbidden Lance, so he kept his Bouncer on the field. He's gonna negate it with Bouncer, but we do have the chair. Okay, this is taking too long. This is why I don't use voice lines. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna make Deltaros here. We're gonna pop a card, draw a card, use Crystal Power, swing in for 27. I'll just pretend to be Jesse. Jesse. All right, so now we're gonna set a Crystal Conclave, and then we'll use Crystal Beast, Sapphire Pegasus to bring out a Topaz Tiger. We'll use Crystal Power and swing in for that big fat lethal. All right. On to the next game. Playing against Seto Kaba. We're going to win and gain a rank, partner. Using Crystal Beast. We're going to start by using Crystal Bond to bring out a Sapphire Pegasus and a Topaz Tiger. We're going to use Rainbow Bridge to bring out a Crystal Conclave. Then we're going to activate Stick and Chair. Draw a card. Activate another chair. We're going to make Ouroboros. Make our partner discard a card, which we hit a freaking Maiden. Nice hit. I was kind of scared here because I thought I was going to hit a stone. I was like, probably with my luck, I'll hit a stone. So we're going to activate, where are we at here? So we have double Crystal Conclave set here. So we can start bouncing cards. We're going to use that to bounce his back row, which is a super team buddy for us. Which, for whatever reason, I didn't realize Ouroboros is a dragon. So he brings out Dragon Spirit of White. I don't think he realized that since he had chained Super Team Buddy Force to our Crystal Conclave bounce, that this misses timing on the banish. Now, if you're not sure about missing timing here, if we go here, it says when this card is normal or special summon, you can target one spell or trap card your opponent controls, banish it. So the fact that you can choose to do that means the when effects tend to miss timing. Alright, so we're going to normal summon Crystal Pegasus and just beat Blue Eyes just like that. This deck is very good because it has like its very own premium back row that removes anything and everything without destroying. So it's similar to like imagine having a deck where you have 3 spells that can search essentially a Karma Cut. And if you think about it, almost better than Karma Cut because you're not going -1 from the hand. You're actually going +1 by bouncing one of your things back to your hand. That's the Crystal Conclave. Really good. We're gonna open up Stick Chair, which is really fair. This combo is like so disgusting. So we draw a card. We're gonna activate our other chair. We're gonna go Rainbow Bridge, add a Crystal Bond here, just for follow-up for next turn. But we also get to set a card. Here, we're going to go into Ouroboros. Activate the Crystal Bond, add Pegasus, set a Tiger to the field. Activate Ouroboros to make him discard a Storm. We, on his draw step, add the... on the draw step here, we had flipped up Conclave. He's going to Storm, so what we're going to do here is we're going to bounce the Tiger back to hand, so at least we have extra monsters in hand just in case. He storms an Abyss Scorn, which sends our Ouroboros to the grave. We're going to Rainbow Bridge for another Crystal Conclave here. We're going to normal summon the Pegasus for another Pegasus from deck. Use Crystal Power to boost up a little bit. Swing in for 2k. Activate the Crystal Conclave on his draw step again. He's going to go into Cyberload Fusion here. Make the Rampage Dragon. We're going to Crystal Conclave, bounce his Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon back to hand. He Abyss Scorns again and just quits. All right. Axel Brody. There's a weird game in here where I fought against Axel Brody and he was playing the new skill, like Final Mission. I wonder if it's this one. So unfortunately we only open up the chair here. So we're gonna use Rainbow Bridge to search for Crystal Bond. We're gonna add a Pegasus, set a Topaz Tiger to the field. Use Pegasus to bring out another Topaz Tiger. Set that Conclave, draw step the Conclave. He activates Final Mission, which I'm just like, okay. We're gonna bring out Pegasus here. We use the Conclave to bounce the back row back to hand. This Lawbolt Landsword is going to go to the grave. We're going to set another Conclave, activate Crystal Power, swing in for 3,800 damage here. Don't know what Final Mission does, so we're not going to read it. He's going to Molten Conduction Field here. We're going to activate Conclave. So it turns out he's playing Lawbolts here. So I know... with Lawbols, they can banish to destroy set cards. This card back here might be a Lawbol, shit. Is it called Lawbol Blast? Dustflame Blast. Dustflame Blast. So we need to make sure we remove this back row. We're going to let him destroy our Pegasus here to bring out another Pegasus. We'll use Conclave here to bounce the Pegasus back to hand and remove that Dustflame Blast. We're going to go into Star Seraph, go into Chair, and we have more than enough for lethal. Okay. I need more water. Mako Tsunami. Looks like we're going second. Balance, most likely it's a Roma Mage or Triamid. He just sets 3 passes. We're going to Crystal Bond. Get that. Pegasus. Set a Topaz Tiger. Bring out Pegasus for Pegasus. Use Crystal Promise to bring out Pegasus for Tiger. Use... we're going to use Crystal Power to boost up our Pegasus to turn the screws on this guy right here, make him blow some back row. So he's going to Canadia one of our monsters. He's going to Cosmic our back row here. We're going to swing in for 2,200. He's going to Jar of Greed for some reason. Paladin of Fel. Oh, it's this deck. This deck is so cool. Okay, so this card, Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords, one day is going to be super insane. So it says if It's a continuous spell. It says here, if a monster is special summoned except from the graveyard, while you control a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster, that face-up special summon monster has its effects negated until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. Once per turn, you can send one other face-up card you control to the graveyard. Special summon one Dragon Lord token. Dragon, level 1, blah blah blah. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or face-up from your field to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand. This is like a freaking just like an Omni Negate. I imagine one day Blue Eyes might run this thing. This card is super nutty. It's just like a, or it's not an Omni Negate, but it's just like constantly negating monsters. All right, the Paladin of Felgrand here to bring out this Felgrand Dragon. Actually, I don't know what this thing does. I own this card. It says if this card is no more a special summon, you can equip one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your hand or deck to this card. It's unaffected by other monster effects. While this card, while equipped with an equipped card, you contribute one monster in this card, then target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Okay. Anyways, pretty cool. So we activate Crystal Promise to bring out the Topaz Tiger from the set trap zone here. He has the ruins of the Divine Dragon Swords, so we have to be careful of the negate here. So we're just going to set a Conclave here. We're going to flip it up on the draw step. He's going to activate Kanadi in response. And now we need to get this, we do need to get this dragon off the field because it's negating all of our special summons here. So we're going to bounce. And then he just quits. But such a cool card. Okay. On to the next one. So this one's versus Yugimoto. Oh boy. Alright, so we have the stick. We don't have the chair. We activate Rainbow Bridge for Crystal Bond. Crystal Bond is going to add a Pegasus, set a Tiger. We use Pegasus for Pegasus. Set that Conclave and pass. Conclave on the draw step. Conclave is going to bounce on the back rows here. We're going to add Pegasus back to hand to bring out another monster. We're going to activate Stick and Chair time, baby. Head Judging is going to try to negate this thing. Does he negate? Let's see here. Doesn't negate. I guess he doesn't bother to use it. We're going to Deltaros. Now, fun thing about Deltaros when you use Stick and Chair. So, this is a very cool interaction. If you don't know about it, I'm going to teach you something really cool. Okay. So it says here, if you look at Star Seraph Scepter here, the stick, it says an Xyz monster that was special summoned using 3 or more monsters, including this card on the field, as Xyz materials gains this effect. When it is Xyz summoned, you can target one other card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, draw one card. Okay. We'll go to Deltaros. Deltaros here says, while this card has Xyz material, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon a monster. Okay. So what that means, when you take these two and put them together, when you put a stick under Deltaros with 3 material, that means we have a free card pop that your opponent cannot respond to, and it's a draw 1. So we're going to go and pop that Head Judging here. We're going to activate Rainbow Bridge for Crystal Promise. We're going to go Crystal Power because we want to boost up enough to kill him. So I think we wouldn't have enough. Let's see. We'd have 25. Actually, we'd have enough regardless. Never mind. I am just wasting time. So we had 43. We would have had 41 regardless. Because I don't know how to... Besides not being able to not know how to read, I don't know how to do math either. But we did... I thought I was so big. I remember doing that game. I was like, wow, I'm such a big brain. Like, I'm gonna boost up my Deltaros and then do the tiger. Oops. Big brain. Okay, let's get out of this one real fast. But essentially, I just wasted extra clicks by doing that. I could have killed him anyways. Alright. Okay, so let's delete that one. On to Pasha. What are they playing? Jaden Dookie, huh? Got 3 more replays, and then we're going to get out of here and switch to Dueling Nexus. Alright, so we're going to activate Crystal Bond, add the Pegasus, set the Tiger. You've seen this already. We're going to do Pegasus. For Pegasus, activate Crystal Promise to bring out the Pegasus for Tiger. And then we're going to set the Conclave. He's got Galaxy Cyclone here. Now, this is what I mean here by what I had mentioned earlier, is that you cannot activate this thing and do an effect off of this card in the same chain. So you have to have it face up to do something. So we cannot do anything right here, which I learned the hard way. So he's a Galaxy Cyclone or Conclave. He's activate Chris. He's playing Gold Castle here. So he's gonna do his castle garbage. We have the stick in hand. We're gonna go stick, draw a card, or add sovereignty. Go into Deltaros probably. Yep, go into Deltaros. Non-reactive pop of a card. We're gonna kill that princess here. We're gonna use Deltaros. We're gonna detach to try to destroy it, but he Fiendish chains us. The Golden Castle's gonna go off here, banishing the top 10. He's gonna Regeki break something. He Regeki breaks our Deltaros. Strongberg is gonna bring out the Phantom Bird, which again we learned the hard way again about the Conclave. Cannot activate and chain it. We're gonna Rainbow Bridge, add another Conclave to hand here. We're gonna set Conclave, bring out the not the unicorn. God, this is probably an early game because I just let him blow up my Conclave 3 different times. Yeah. So we have the chair. We're gonna go double chair, make a couch, go into Thunderspark Dragon, detach 3. Go to Crystal Promise, bring out that Topaz Tiger, Crystal Power, swing in for a nice clean 4,400. Okay. 2 more games here. Now, I believe one of these are losses. Yes. This one for sure is a loss. I remember this game. So this is the #1 KC Cup deck right here. I'm just going to show it off real quick. So it's the Emo Stick Chairs. So we're going to activate Pegasus here. Bring out a Tiger. Now we could have went to a rank 4 here, but we decided not to. He's going to stick chair. He opens up the whole IKEA package here. He can go and make a couch. God, this drawing is so disgusting. Oh my God. I don't even know how many cards he drew. Let's see. Let's see here. So, on his first turn. Let's see. So let's see. He drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far he's drawn 6 cards. Draw 7 off of this one. He's got Dark Lord Contact here for bringing it back Eggshell. There's 8. If I'm doing my math correctly. Nastin, and we just concede here. I've seen enough. Destroyed by our own devices. I guess essentially we're just playing a worse version of Dark Lords with Crystal Beasts. But not really. I mean, we do have some really good removal with Conclave that Dark Lords don't really have. So we do have back row. That's searchable. Searchable Karma Cut, essentially. Alright, or searchable mini dual wield if you want to look at it that way. Alright, so last duel here, and then we're going to get out of here. Alright, so we open up 3 Rainbow Bridge, not once per turn, so we're going to search for some stuff. We're going to activate Conclave. We search for 2 Crystal Promises and Conclave here. We're going to activate Crystal Bond. So the reason why I searched differently to the other combos here, why I added a Topaz Tiger instead of the Pegasus is because I'm going to special summon it with Crystal Promise. Go Crystal Promise here. Bring out another Pegasus. Activate that other Crystal Promise here. Bring out another Pegasus. Now we got the Tiger in the back row. We're going to go into the chair. We're going to make Ouroboros here. We use Ouroboros to mill a card. And we swing into a freaking DD Warrior Lady. This man is playing Red Eyes. So we do have the Conclave set to bounce his stuff. Let's go Red Eyes Fusion here. Make a Slash Dragon. We're going to just bounce that real quick. There we go. End his turn. We draw another Conclave. We're going to swing in with our Topaz Tiger here. Draw step. Activate that Conclave. He swings in with his Red Eyes Wyvern. We're going to bring out Pegasus. Pegasus is going to pull out another Pegasus. We're going to activate Conclave to bounce that guy back to hand. We draw another Conclave, baby. Activate Crystal Power. Swing in for 4,400 again. Dude, his nose is so big when he... is his nose really that big? Jesus. Axel's nose is massive. All right. So that's the deck. As you can see here, this deck be clapping. All right. So that's it for the old Duel Links. I'm going to switch over to apparently Dueling Nexus and see what's up there. I'll see you guys on the next video. Because I didn't cut this in between, I have to, for the YouTubes, I have to cut this video in half manually, which means I have to actually do work today. But until then, I will see you guys on the next video. Deuces.